Ah, shit. So this isn't going according to plan. Hey everyone, Michael Kavardia here. And this is going to be a very different video. This is going to be combining climate change, this is going to be combining business, and this is going to be combining forward-looking into the future. Now, the entire gist of this video was to bring awareness to climate change, right? This will relate to marketing later on during the video, but let me tell you where it all started. So, 5 days ago, as I was editing the YouTube video and getting it ready for Tuesday, I came across something for YouTube creators from Mr. Beast, who you might know.
2 years ago, we raised $20 million to plant 20 million trees. That's right. Literally hundreds of us influencers came together and made videos about the environment to raise money for Team Trees. And even though it's been 2 entire years, because of those videos, 2,600 trees are being planted every single day with teamtrees.org. But recently, as you can tell by where I'm standing, more and more people have wanted us to do something for the ocean, which is why we're following up Team Trees with Team Sea.
And what he actually suggested was that creators came together on a super secret project to create awareness for climate change, what's happening to the ocean, and pollution. And we should create a video on our channels putting light to this so that our subscribers and the people that watch the content that we put out can take some action and, you know, make a change in the world. Because at the end of the day, if we live on a planet that we are killing, how is it going to benefit us in the future for us and for generations to come after us? So our kids and grandkids. So I wanted to head on over to the mountain just behind me because I head there every single day at 6 p.m. to go and read my book, meditate, and spend some time with myself. The only problem is it's such a beautiful sight that it's polluted by beer bottles, that it's polluted by junk and dirt that people don't have any consideration to throw away because they're either too drunk or they don't care, which angers me and frustrates me. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to go ahead and use this opportunity to create awareness for the pollution of the ocean. Now, it might be on the mountain, right? But it's directly in line with the ocean. You have the most amazing view of the ocean, and I'm hoping we'll actually get to go there. But the only reason that this isn't working out is because, as you might notice, it's starting to rain, then it stops raining, then it's starting to rain, and it stops raining. So I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to record this intro right on the mountain. And I want to be as authentic as possible, and that's why I'm coming to you like this. Now, again, when it comes to creating awareness for the pollution of the ocean, right? This is an extremely important topic that's ridding the world of its beautiful oceans. I mean, ocean life, aquatic life, and the beautiful oceans are just being affected by humans, right? At the end of the day, we are polluting the world. The fish that we eat are not healthy any longer. And if we continue on this path, there won't be any oceans left in the future. Or, let me actually rephrase that. There will be oceans left, but there'll be polluted oceans and there won't be any ice caps left because of global warming and what's happening in the world, right? But look at this. So creators around the entire world are coming together with the hashtag TeamSeas in order to create awareness for this. And this pertains to your business and marketing. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have an effective way to market your business, just like us pushing out these videos around the entire world, right? How exactly are you intended to reach an audience and push out your message that you want them to see? It just doesn't work at all. And this is something that I teach in my YouTube videos, in my course, and in our 30-day free email course, right? In order to be able to get clients, to generate a business for yourself, you have to be able to create awareness, you have to be able to create branding, marketing, and once you can effectively do that, you can have hordes of clients lining up to your business to work with you. But unless you know how to do that, your business is not going to be able to grow. So this video is for ocean awareness, for creating awareness that we need to be able to take action to help clean up the oceans, right? And the entire driving force behind this video is to donate to a $30 million fund that they have 2 months for up until the end of the year to get the funds so that they can go ahead and move forward with the next phases of cleaning up the ocean. But again, as I mentioned, I'm using this opportunity to create awareness for the ocean but again, to show you how it relates to your business and to your life. Now, the second thing is I want to ask you to go ahead and use the link in the description of this video to make a donation as well. What's even more is any donation you make, I will match that donation as well. So just comment below and let me know that you've made the donation. Me or my team will get in contact with you. We'll verify that donation, and then we will go ahead and match it so we can help reach this $30 million goal that they have set out, right? What's even more than that is you might be in a position right now where you don't have the finances in order to be able to donate. Or you might be thinking, well, if I donate to this, then I'm going to have to sacrifice something else, right? But this is where building a sustainable, time-proven business that sustains time and stands the ultimate test of time, one that doesn't have fluctuational changes due to seasons or due to the economy or anything like that, serves you. Because when you do that, you can donate to any charity that you want. You can donate to the betterment of the earth. You can donate to causes and things which are close to your heart. And only when you do that are you feeling truly fulfilled. Because there was a YouTube video that I released earlier today to our students, which is completely unlisted, but in that I spoke about when you give, you feel alive. When you get, sure, in the very beginning, every single person starts a business because they want to make more money, right? They want to become a millionaire, they want to break away from poverty. But once you actually start accumulating wealth, and once you actually start making a huge amount of money, you realize that you get to a certain level and then you can't do much with that money any longer, right? Like, for example, I'm living in this beautiful villa. It's a 3-bedroom villa all by myself. How much better does it get? But once I actually start giving, once I start donating to causes close to my heart, once I start taking care of people that I wouldn't necessarily have thought of taking care about 5 years ago when I just started out, because I was thinking with me, this leaves me with a feeling of true fulfillment and a sense of true purpose. So in order to be able to feel fulfilled and in order to lead a meaningful life, we must help others. And that's why this YouTube channel exists, right? To help you along the way of building your business. Because I've been in this industry for 5 long years. I know the tips, I know the tricks. I've been through what you're going through at this moment in time. I too started off as a person looking to just get money from a business, right? But as I've evolved, as my business has evolved, so has my thought process and so has my mentality. Now, as I'm mentioning, I look at giving more. How can I help? How can I solve problems? Because I truly do believe that if I want what I want in life, I must help other people achieve what they want. And there I will be able to get anything, because true businesses solve real problems. True leaders create other leaders. They don't create followers. So again, by having a more successful business, you'll be able to donate more, you'll be able to live a more fulfilled life, and you'll be able to give without living in a state of lack, without thinking, where is it going to come from, or how am I going to be able to get that money back, right? You can give, you never have to worry about it, and because you have an abundance of money, you're living in an abundant state. But that doesn't come from the money. You first start with the state of abundance, and then you can move in to living or to attracting the money to begin with, right? It seems like the rain is starting to clear, so I hope in a few moments we're going to be able to go out through to the mountain, pick up some trash that is going to find its way into the ocean, and create the awareness as this video is intended to do so. But lastly, what I want to speak to you about is marketing, right? If you don't have an effective platform, like this is YouTube, but this video will be pushed out on Facebook and Instagram as well, but not just by me, because I can't do it by myself. My personal Facebook, my personal YouTube, and my personal Instagram are not going to be enough to reach my intended audience or the people that I want to see this video. So I have to find a great marketing strategy in order to be able to do that. Without marketing, you cannot get people to your business. And if you cannot get people coming through to your business, how exactly are you expecting to grow your business? Because so many times people want to know, how do I sell? How do I do an Instagram post? How do I boost a Facebook post? Those things don't work because you have to understand the intricate details of marketing. Once you can understand that, and once you are able to take a process or a proven process and develop on it and use it in your business in order to be able to grow, just like we are with this video for ocean awareness, what will happen tomorrow is millions of people around the world will be made aware of the importance of keeping the ocean clean, the importance importance of not littering, the importance of picking up trash and putting it in the right places and disposing of it in the correct manner, right? But the only way that that's possible is because of the way we've structured this. We have big names in the YouTube industry, and I'm not a big name at all, but names like Mr. Beast that come through and they actually create something like this with the creators so that we know about it, and now we just go ahead and create awareness. This is a marketing strategy that's going to work better than you could ever imagine. Now imagine if you could use a similar marketing strategy in your business to generate clients for you. You'll have a torrential downpour of clients coming through to your business, lining up to work with you at any given point in time, so you never have to worry about where your next client is going to come from. You never have to ever stress about money ever again. When you're not stressing about money, you can live a healthier, happy life, because stress produces cortisol, right? And when cortisol is produced, our bodies are not living in a state of abundance. Our bodies are not living as grateful or as blissful as they could be living. So you never have to worry about these things because you sort the problem out. Most of the time, most people's problems stem from not having enough money. Now, am I saying that people with money are happy? No, I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is money gives you the ability to afford more variation and more choice in life, to have different options when choosing something, to be able to do things like this, to give to charity without thinking, to give unconditionally, right? To be able to live a life where you can live it on your own terms. You're never stressed. You never have to worry about what is happening. And when you think about a business, you think long term, just like the planet, right? The reason we want to clean up the oceans and the reason we want to create awareness around this is because if this continues on this path where people continue to pollute the oceans, where companies continue to dump their fuels in the ocean, what do you think is going to happen? The CO2 emissions are going to continue to raise, the ice caps are going to melt faster, and global warming is just going to speed up even more. So Elon Musk is going to have to work even harder to find a way for us to get to Mars, right? And truth be told, the people with money that are able to afford tickets to Mars or are able to afford tickets to space are going to be the first ones to go. It might sound harsh, but it's true, because things cost money. Life costs money at the end of the day. This entire project costs money. It's going to cost $30 million to help create awareness on this and create, they have robotics that they're creating. I'll link the video to this as well so you can see exactly what I mean. But it costs money to be able to do things like this. But money should never be an option that stands between you and a better future. You need to find a way to solve that problem of not having enough money and move to a place where you are able to generate enough income for yourself. And that's where it comes to having a business that works for you. Because if you take pride in being self-employed, you're worse off than an employed person, because at the end of the day, you are a slave to your business. If you don't believe me, just try being away from your business for 5 months, right? Or forget 5 months, just 1 month, and see whether the business is able to function or not. Probably not, because you are your business. But a true entrepreneur and an investor actually is able to leave the business even for up to a year. And when he or she returns, the business will continuously grow, because the business is not based on that individual, but rather a machine that that individual builds and then puts specific automations, people, and teams in place in order to have that machine run. So let's try. Go ahead. The rain hasn't actually hit for the last 5 minutes as I've been recording. So let's see if I can get through to the mountain. Even if it starts raining, I'm still going to head on out, because now I've said everything that I want to say. We're going to go ahead, pick up some trash. Please go ahead and click on the button below, or click on the link below that actually takes you to the page where you can make a donation. Even a slight donation as much as $1 would move us towards that goal of $30 million. And remember, after you have donated, please comment below so that I and my team can reach out to you, and we will match your donation as well. Thanks for watching. Let's head on over to that mountain. Okay, so I have the camera here and I am on my way to the mountain. It's not raining at the moment, so let's hope that we get there in time before the sun sets. So this is how beautiful it looks actually leading up to it. But let me show you what it looks like now as it's polluted. Now this is my little piece of heaven. This is where I come to be completely alone, to read and meditate. But have a look at this. It already starts out here, right? People start polluting the environment for personal pleasure and personal gain. And that's exactly why people get into debt as well. Because they live or they give up the cost of a greater life in the future for pleasure for today, right? I mean, we don't really see anything just yet, but we already start seeing some bottles around, some plastic bags around. This is where I really enjoy sitting. There's someone right here as well, but we can see as I'm coming in. I mean, there are times where I have to clean all of this up before I actually sit down. And why? Why should such a beautiful site like this be polluted with all the shit at the end of the day? Because people just don't care, right? I mean, have a look at this. Yeah, look at that beautiful site. And then we got this right here. Here I am. There's still enough light. I've got my trash bags with me, and I hope that I am going to pick up enough trash. So let's get straight to it. Now, I don't actually know if you guys are going to see me or not, but I think you definitely will see the beautiful view. I've got leftovers of people having a great evening. I should have bought some gloves, but it doesn't actually matter because we have a course at the end of the day than ourselves, right? And that's what business truly is at the end of the day as well. As I mentioned, it's solving real problems, thinking about others instead of continuously thinking of oneself. And when you can have that approach to business, which again, I didn't start off with, but it took me time in order to be able to develop that kind of thought process, I was able to really grow my business tremendously. So here's our first bag of trash. It's such a beautiful view at the moment. Let me actually show you how the mist is starting to settle in. Have a look at that. It's amazing out here. Really a true piece of beauty. So beautiful. So let's continue. Here's the first bag of trash. I'm just going to tie it up and then try and get as much as I possibly can. What do you guys think? Should we try and get 10 full bags of trash and see how that works out? Let's hope the rain doesn't come back. Okay. So bag number 1 done. Let's start again. One with me or a team of people to make it a little quicker, because many hands make work easier. And this is business as well, because when you can automate the entire process so that you can do tasks much faster, you move faster as well. It's actually get to with me, and I'm trying to beat the rain. I'm trying to beat the darkness as well, and I'm trying to do something good. And again, this is not something that I usually do. I like to keep my personal affairs quite private, but I'll make the exception right here because I think this is extremely important for people in the world to actually see. But just so you're not watching some random stuff, let me actually see if I can zoom in right here, because that's where I am. Yeah. Ow. Okay. So there's a ton of trash out here, like just beer bottle after beer bottle after beer bottle. If I drank, I would have thought that this would be quite a good beer, since I see so many of these bottles. If this weren't polluting the earth, I think it would have been great marketing for the beer company. But unfortunately, it's polluting, and we don't stand for pollution at all. So, yeah. Here we go. Third bag. Now you guys see what I mean, right? The most beautiful place on earth, yet polluted. I cannot believe it. I think I'm going to very soon, because I'm running out of daylight, and I don't know if you actually see anything, and then it would be counterproductive. But let me actually come through, stop it, and then I'll give you guys an update when I get back home. Okay, so I'll do an update when I get back home. So that's it for today. I'm just going to finish this water. I managed to get 6 bags, and I can't really do any more, even though the goal was 10. I'm going to come back tomorrow when I decide to read and meditate and finish up or get another 6, another 4. Doesn't matter. Every day I do 1 bag. So, but the problem is pollution. In order to make a change, we have to influence enough people to be able to change, right? And that's why being able to market, being able to create awareness is so important, because if you want someone to take action, you continuously have to serve them impressions so that they take the desired action. So hopefully these videos do really well. Follow Mr. Beast, follow this channel, subscribe to it for great business building content, and whenever there's an opportunity to do something really cool like this, I will do that as well. So I'm going to head on over, finish this straight away. Please, I know that you can't be here right now, but you'd be helping me tremendously if you just click on the link in my description and make a donation. And as I said, I'll match your donation, so you have to comment below and just let me know that you have done that so that I can match your donation, and together we can make a change. So look at this, right? Such a beautiful place, so polluted, and this isn't even the half of it. I need to get rid of these shitty thorns because they keep piercing my skin, but now I can be back home. So I'll give you an update when I'm back to my villa. Head on over to that link, make a donation, please, and take care of the world, take care of yourselves, take care of your futures, and live a life of true purpose and true meaning. Serve others, and you'll get anything you want in return. So I've gone ahead and found a trash can for the junk. And it opens, and I can assure you, nothing is going to bring me more joy than doing this. And that's how you complete a job. See, it's not so hard. Don't litter, think of the future, think of life, and think of what life means to you, and then you'll make better choices. So I've made it back home. It took 2 hours, but we got a mission accomplished. So go ahead, like and share this video to do your part on creating awareness for saving the oceans, for taking care of the earth, and for thinking about the future. But what's even more important that you could definitely help me with, please, is click on the link in the description and make a donation, whether it be $1 or $10 or $100. Let me know and we will definitely match exactly what you put in. The only thing left for me right now is to take everything off and reward myself with a little swim.